Imagine walking across the United States in the absolute dead of winter. We're talking freezing temperatures, unpredictable roads, and just exhausting physical strain. Now, imagine doing all of that, not for personal glory, but to bring one single message to literally anyone who would listen. A message so deeply powerful that total strangers would stand out in the snow for hours just to intercept you, with some even saying through tears, "You saved my life."
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into an incredible interview with Venerable Bhikkhu Panyakar. He's a Buddhist monk who took on this unimaginable journey, walking step by step from Texas all the way to Washington, D.C. It's an amazing story of sheer endurance, for sure, but more importantly, it actually holds the blueprint for how we can fundamentally change our daily relationship with our own minds.
Section 1. The Cure for Modern Suffering. So, the roots of this massive journey actually started out very quietly. Venerable Panyakara lived in Fort Worth, Texas for over 30 years after his ordination, and during those 3 decades of doing missionary work and disaster relief, he noticed an absolute epidemic. He was surrounded by a profound amount of mental suffering. He kept asking himself, what can I actually do as a monk? He realized that just staying inside the walls of his monastery meant he could only serve a really limited number of people. He knew he needed a way to bridge this massive gap he was seeing in modern society. Now, what's really fascinating is this exact gap. In America today, people are constantly consuming mindfulness. We watch videos on YouTube, we scroll through Facebook posts about meditation, but the Venerable makes a really stark distinction here. Consuming mindfulness as information is definitely not the same thing as actually practicing it. True practice requires stepping away from chasing all those material things in the outside world, slowing down and turning inward with actual intention and real guidance. He knew he had to get this message out to the people, physically and directly. Section 2. A Winter Walk for Peace. And this brings us to his big macro solution to this modern problem. He decided to literally walk to the nation's capital, aiming for the area right near the White House just to share peace as broadly as possible. But why on earth did he choose to do this during the freezing winter? Well, this brilliantly illustrates the strict reality of monastic life. Take a look at this calendar. From June to September, monks observe Vasa, which is the rainy season retreat. October is totally filled with Katina robe offering ceremonies, and by May, they're already preparing for Vesak celebrations. So through a pure process of elimination, the only 3-month window he had to continuously walk was from November to February, literally the harshest time of the entire year. Yet, crazy enough, the weather didn't deter the public at all. Before the walk, they had very few resources and volunteers, but as they moved, the support just swelled. The Venerable Nadeshi noted that he was completely overwhelmed by the response. Everywhere they went, people were waiting. Through rain, snow, and freezing temperatures, people stood patiently for hours on end just to meet the monks along the roads and at their overnight stops. And you have to understand, this wasn't just some casual greeting. People wept tears of joy. The presence of the monks alone offered this incredible emotional support. Some individuals even came forward and confessed that the walk reached them during incredibly dark moments, intercepting thoughts of giving up entirely. They looked him in the eye and told him directly, "You saved my life." As he walked, Venerable Panyakara reflected on the Buddha's ancient instruction to his disciples, "Don't stay in one place. Wander and spread the teachings for the benefit of all." And wow, that wandering paid off globally. People from so many different countries started following the journey. His talks from those freezing American roads were actually translated into multiple languages, turning a local physical feat into a worldwide opportunity for people to discover inner peace. Section 3. Aloka, the Peace Stub. Because, as it turns out, the Venerable didn't do this entirely alone. He had an incredible companion who captured the hearts of literally everyone they met, a dog named Aloka. On those freezing, grueling roads, Aloka served as this wonderful beacon of warmth and light humor, quickly becoming known to everyone as the official peace dog ambassador. I mean, just look at this resume. It's not every day you see a dog walking thousands of miles for peace. Aloka was so loved by the communities they passed through that he was actually awarded dog badges from local sheriffs and police departments. He got so much attention that the Venerable joked he got a little too spoiled and needed to be retrained. Now, animal welfare organizations globally are requesting his support, and Aloka is currently prepping for his next big mission in Sri Lanka. Section 4. Your daily peace practice. So, we've seen the macro journey across the country, but what does this mean for you sitting at home right now? Well, the crucial point is this. The Venerable has a very specific message for how we should start our days. Think about your own mornings. If we don't give our minds a wholesome direction the exact second we wake up, they automatically start producing what he calls garbage, scattered thoughts, unpleasant emotions, and anxiety. So how do we actually stop this cycle while our minds are still fresh and clear?
The Venerable gives us a highly specific yet totally effortless protocol. Step 1. Before your mind collects any digital clutter, do not touch your phone. Step 2. Make your bed and go to the bathroom. Step 3. Take a physical pen and paper and write down the words, "Today is my peaceful day." And finally, Step 4. Read it aloud. Confirm it with your own eyes. Tell the universe, "Today is going to be my peaceful day." You want to establish this intention firmly in your memory before the day's distractions can even begin.
This simple act sets a strong determination that no one can take your peace away from you. From that moment on, you sustain it by being mindful of everything you do. And the big secret to that? Just do one thing at a time. As the Venerable says, this is how we truly practice mindfulness. It's not about watching another video online, it's about singular, intentional focus. The underlying philosophy here is pretty profound. For way too long, humanity has spread anger and negativity. But by cultivating peace within ourselves first thing in the morning, we actively stop that spread. We create a better community. As he perfectly puts it, what goes around comes around. When we send peace out into the world, it inevitably returns to us. I want to leave you with this incredible thought from Venerable Panyakara. Today is going to be my peaceful day. No one can take that peace away from you, except yourself. It's such an empowering yet challenging statement. So I have to ask you, tomorrow morning when you open your eyes, are you going to immediately reach for your phone and let the world dictate your mindset? Or are you going to grab a pen and write your own peace into existence? The choice is absolutely yours.